Yeah, Cat, we are live.
Yep. Welcome back,
Man,
man. Welcome back.
welcome
Welcome back
back
to
to
the
No
season, man.
Excuses, man.
Welcome back, man.
Oh man, before we go any further, Fat, will you please tell the good people at home what to do with this channel?
Man, comment, just subscribe, and hit post notifications so you know when we post, man. Keep running this up.
Oh man. All right. What a start. What a start. What a start. You know what? Fuck it. What we started today, Cap. The
All
other
right.
day, our WS Neal Blue Eagles played our crosstown rival, the TR Miller Tigers. We lost by a final score of 49-12. Hold up, man, I gotta pull something up because I'm gonna have to go to it later on when we talking about this. So I just want to have it pulled up. But yeah. 49-12, man. Miller knock our ass off again, you know. So
Yep.
before I get into it, right?
Yeah.
But hold up. Before I turn it over to you, because I know you're going to get your thoughts first, then I'm going to go. But before I turn it over to you, I want to say to my WS Neal Blue Eagle faithful that is loyal to the WS Neal Blue Eagles as I am. If you don't want to hear trying to think of a good way to word this. If you don't want to hear a harsh truth / reality about what you saw Friday night and the current state of our program, I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you a cool 15 to 20 seconds to exit this video. And it just is what it is. And you can start exiting right about now.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Fat, give me your thoughts on what you saw the other night, man, Battle of Murder Creek.
Well, going into the game, we all knew that, we're fans of Neal. You know what I'm saying? We graduated from Neal, but we're not oblivious to not think that Miller was gonna win the game. Like, we knew Miller was gonna win the game. I just figured that, damn man, have pride within yourself in your program to, you feel me, make it a game. At least put half an effort. You know what I'm saying? I seen lack of effort in the game with Neal. I seen scared. Like, I just seen people that were just petrified, that like they were just scared. I can't even say they were just scared of Miles. They were scared of everybody to me. Like, it's just, they go in that game, man, and they shrink. Like, they play like any other team, they'll try to put half an effort in it. It's like when they play Miller, they just shrink, man. They just, I don't understand it. Like, for a team to be a bridge that's splitting y'all apart, y'all right there. How is this team so much, better than y'all is, and just more focused and more and just more ready to go than you is, and y'all like right there, right beside each other. I just don't understand. I don't like, losing is one thing, but getting your ass kicked like that and getting pushed around and made miscue, I can't stand for that, man. That's just like, you gotta have pride within yourself, man, to go out and at least goddamn put up a puncher's chance. Like, y'all motherfuckers just sitting back and just letting this happen. Like, dude dude got a kickoff or punt return, whatever it was, and at one point he was just jogging. It's like he just, oh man, we ain't playing nobody tonight. I'm gonna do what I do. Like, he was just trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn man, are y'all this scared? Like, for real? Like, it just seemed like to me, man, when they play Miller, bro, it's just, I don't know what the fuck happens. It's just like they forget why they playing the game of football. Like, they just, I don't know what happened to them. They shrink, bro. I don't understand it, bro. And man, it's just it's heartbreaking to go to that shit every year and it be like that, man. Like, what's the point of keep going if y'all ain't gonna put up a fight, man? Like y'all waste people time with that shit, man. Like if you want to play football, man, don't get on the bus to go over here and play, man. If you don't want to play football, bro, it's just as simple as that. Like if y'all that scared, hell, shit, the motherfuckers that scared, put somebody in that's gonna get halfway effort. Like it was lack of effort to me. It's a whole lot of lack of effort. It was like I say, being scared. It was already defeated when you got to the field. Like no confidence. Like it was bad, man. Like I, it just got to get better, man. Like that shit was it was terrible. I went crazy about the scheme that we had. I went crazy about um us not really utilizing the receivers on the outside because you have to the best chance you got with Miles being on defense, man, you got to try to move him side to side, man. You got to, and you got receivers on the outside that's able to make plays, but hell, we waited too late to want to do it. It was already like 28-0 when we decided to want to do that. It's like, why you didn't approach the game with this mentality? You know what I'm saying? It was just a fucked up thing all around, man. I was embarrassed to even say I went to Neal, man. That shit was an embarrassment, man. Like not even trying to be funny, man. That was very embarrassing, bro. Like for real. Like it's no way you should go in the game and just be defeated like that. Like damn, at least get off the mat and throw a punch, nigga. Like he getting all the punches. He ain't getting number face shots. You ain't even get. Hey Q, he ain't even getting no shots. He ain't getting no shots in the real. You ain't even got them cheap shotting them up. He ain't doing nothing. It's just like you just taking the ass whooping. It's like, and it's been like this for the past couple of years, man. These games ain't even been competitive, my nigga. Like it's just it's heartbreaking to watch, bro. It's hard to watch. It really is, man. That shit just damn, man. That shit crazy. It's on you.
All right. I'm gonna start off like this. Here, man. Fat, because I can see you getting ready to goddamn crack a smile and shit. I'm gonna start off like this here, man, because I want all us to be on the same page. WS Neal Blue Eagle Nation, I need y'all to follow me for just a second, right? Now, every time Neal play a game and win, whether I was at the game or not, I'm gonna get on Facebook because you know the Broom Standard gonna put the score out, the final, whoever they play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna share it, and I'm gonna say hashtag Go Big Blue with the eagle on the end of with the eagle emoji on the end of it, and I'm gonna have big capital B, capital I, capital G. Do I or do I not do that, Fat? Yes or no?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Whenever the Battle of Murder Creek roll around year after year, am I one of the more adamant WS Neal supporters when this game come around? Yes or no?
Hell yeah.
On this podcast, have I spoken more positively or negatively about WS Neal football, Fat? Which one would you say?
Positive.
Positively, right? Because the
Hell yeah.
thing about me is me being a fan and a supporter of anything. You know, whenever I see you do good, whenever I see you do great, when I see you do things trending in the right direction, I'm gonna be the first to come out and go, okay, I like what I saw. This moving in the right direction. He played a hell of a ball game. Oh, I like what we got working with that right there. Things look bright today. Oh, Neal showed up. Neal showing out, right? I got no problem doing that. But the thing about doing this, I take no joy in doing this because me being a fan don't mean I won't kick your damn back in. It don't mean
Yeah.
that. It don't mean that.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, what I saw the other night, I'm gonna echo some of what you said, but I'm gonna go a little further with it. But to sum it up, to give one broad statement, the other night was an embarrassment for the WSNL football program. It was an embarrassment. Now, I want
Yeah.
to give positives. Let me give positives first. When you get beat 49-12, it ain't many positives, but I got positives I want to give out first. First, I want to give a positive and a shout out to the WS Neal Blue Eagle Marching Band and the WS Neal Blue Eagle cheerleaders because they played music and they cheered for this terrible product that was on the field Friday night. So I give a shout out to them. I ain't even being sarcastic. I'm not even being funny. I give a shout out to them because they did their damn part. So shout out to the band and shout out to the cheerleaders because they did their damn part.
Yeah.
They did their damn part. And I'm being dead ass when I say that. So I want to start this off being positive. I want to start off being positive, right? So something positive about the game. I thought the bit that I thought the quarterback, I thought Gerard played halfway decent. I like what he got talent. I like what you see. You got something with him. Keep the pieces around him. I do think he kind of got that. He got that ad lib, like I would say like Mahomes type, but like he like a few generations younger than us. So I guess the current version of what he got would be like Cam Ward, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna call it. He got some of that Cam Ward in him. You know what I'm saying? I saw good things with him. I wish Jabri wanted to sing it because I'd like to see him for another year. And anybody that watched this, whenever we do talk about Neal, you ain't heard me do number rave about Jabri Mackey, wide receiver at number 12. I've been like his talent. Hate he finna be going at this. I wish we had him for just one more year because I do see something with him. So shout out to him. I thought he made things happen whenever he was given his opportunities.
Yeah.
Number 11, I just found out his name was Eli Stone. I wasn't really familiar with his game. I will throw this disclaimer in there that I haven't been the bluest of Eagles going to Neal games this year. I have no problem admitting that. So with that being said, I can only go off the little bit that I have seen. I thought, if I'm mistaken, I think they told me number 11 name is Eli Stone. I thought he played well when he was given an opportunity. I felt like we had some working with the quick game, the quick screen outside passing game, short passing game. I thought that was working kind of effectively whenever we was using that. So I'd like to give a shout out to both of the wide receivers and Gerard for that. I wanted to see how good our running back ST was, and this ain't no knock to him. He couldn't really got there showcase his talent for the duration while I was there because we had a genius idea, or we're gonna run the ball right at the best man on the field, number 32, Miles Johnson. That was our fucking idea. Whoever idea this was insane, and it wasn't gonna work from Jump Street. That ain't even no knock to damn ST. That ain't his fault.
Yeah,
that's not his fault.
Yeah,
you got one man on this field that can literally wreck everything you're doing, and we had enough. I saw enough plays of us running right at him, so I was like, okay, we don't care to win this ball game.
Yeah,
we're not trying to win this ball game.
Yeah,
that's that. That's for the offense. So let's stay together. And it's actually just happened to be a coincidence that the three players that I'm giving a shout out to was number 11, 12, and 13. That's just funny how life works, right? Now, moving on. Defensively, I have absolutely nothing positive to say about what I saw defensively, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna quote Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm. Me and Malcolm was on Powerhouse Sports last week, repping this shit. I'm gonna quote Malcolm. After the game, I saw him. It was a clip. Powerhouse Sports posted a clip. It was Miles running one of his many touchdowns that he scored, and he said, to paraphrase it, he said that people was blocking themselves and running full speed and not wanting to make contact. And you know what all that means? That's the roundabout way of saying we was fucking scared. That's what you saw. You watched a football team that was scared.
Yeah.
Guess what?
They was scared, man.
Guess what that started? Guess what that started? That starts from the coaching staff. It trickles down through the players, and that was spread throughout the building for the day. We were scared before we made it over to Tabru Municipal Stadium. We were scared before we got there. We were scared when we got off the bus. We were scared when we was in pregame warming up, and we looked down there and we saw number 32 and said, "Oh shit, he really playing?" Yeah, he playing.
Hey Q, you know how they say DOA, dead on arrival? We were SOA, scared on arrival.
Don't make me laugh, man. Don't make me laugh. No, dead ass, man. What you saw the other night, man, it was embarrassing. And truth be told, somebody got to start telling the truth.
Yeah.
Truthfully, the reason why we lose in the middle, we lost in the middle enough times in my life. I don't care about that. What I do care about is every year we're getting embarrassed, and it seems to me like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Riddle me this. I'm finna paint this full circle. I'm finna bring it all the way home, right? Last year, we was missing Jalen because he was ineligible for some of the dumbest I've ever heard in my life, but that's neither here nor there. We spoke on that already when it happened. Last year, T.R. Miller girls basketball team went to the state championship, right?
Yeah.
They lost, but they went to the state championship. Okay. Last year, Hillcrest varsity boys basketball team won the state championship, right?
Yeah.
Because they had the Simpson kid. Trey Simpson had like 40 blocks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went crazy.
In 2000, I want to say 17, Hillcrest won a state championship in football, correct?
In football, yeah. Yeah.
It's either 2018 or 19. Y'all can let me know in the comments. Fluminense football team won a state championship, right?
Yeah. I think 2019.
I think that's 2019, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
In 2000, the year before last, Miller football team went to the semifinal, which is the fourth round of the playoff, right?
Yeah.
Why is everybody else around us succeeding but us?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody. Literally everybody.
But us. Look here, man. Y'all finna make me say something. Y'all finna make me say something that I don't necessarily have to take the. I don't want to fucking say, but I have to say it, right? That T.R. Miller Tiger team that you just played Friday night has a legitimate shot to win a state championship.
Yeah.
They looked the part.
Yeah.
Well coached on defense. They rallied to the football, and they got the superstar stud player, Miles Johnson.
Yeah.
They looked the part. And they can throw the damn ball, too. Commander, he can throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
They looked the part, right? So, is it, when you watch them two teams line up, it's not a size thing. It's not a size thing. Miller ain't got a team full of 4, 5-star players.
Yeah.
They don't. So miss
They
you
don't.
with the talent gap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Talent gap.
Yeah, I don't
One
understand
team
it. Yeah.
shows up in this game every year, and they look at you, us, WS Neal, and they look and they go, you know what? Y'all can't fuck with us. We know y'all scared of us. We expect to win this ball game. Not only this ball game, we start our season. No, we have a standard that we work every day to meet, and they meet it year after year after year after year. Don't tell me nothing about, oh man, if Miller was in 4A with Neal and Miller, swap schedules. Miller was in 4A last year. The folks went 8-2. What are we talking about?
Exactly.
What are we talking? If you gave them people Neal's schedule right now at the end of the season, as we see it currently today, that team would be 9-1. The only team they lose to is Jackson.
Yeah.
They don't beat Jackson. I know that because they played Jackson last year at Miller, and Jackson beat the 38-7. They don't beat Jackson. And that ain't no knock to nobody. Jackson,
it was 38-7.
Different up there, right?
It was 38-7.
It was 38-7. Jackson.
Yeah.
So for me, I say all that to say, at WS Neal, we have a culture problem. What's the culture problem? The culture, we don't have a standard that we have set that needs to be met, and we're not striving towards it every day. And the damn product on the field show it. What do I mean by standard? We don't take enough pride in our program. How you say that? It's even small things as if representing and loving your school and coming back home for homecoming. These people over here at T.R. Miller enjoy the shit out their homecoming every year. People actually come home.
Yeah.
They actually come home. I done been they done had either 2 or 3 all-class reunions. I'd have been there for one of them. I plan on going next year, Lord willing. It is a good time out there, motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
These people take pride. Whenever game day come around, you see people that graduated 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. They love their TR Miller Tigers. It's blood, sweat, and tears poured into the program amongst the players, the coaches, and the fan base. The players know they have a standard to meet to exceed expectations to keep this goddamn train rolling like it's supposed to roll, and they get it done because they take pride in it. We don't have that.
Yeah.
We don't have
don't.
that at all.
Yeah.
We settle for mediocrity. What do I mean by mediocrity?
Yeah.
Our record right now is currently 4-6, right? So you go, oh man, but you're going to the playoff. Okay, cool. Okay, that's cool. We're going to the playoff, right? If you're watching this video right now, raise your hand if you think right now, currently at the moment, W.S. Neal has a state championship caliber football team. Raise your hand. Ain't no way in hell none of y'all raised y'all damn hand at that question because you lying to yourself or you just being delusional, right? I'm going to tell you how you know you don't have a state championship caliber team. You just played one the other night and you was goddamn scared to death and got your damn teeth kicked in. That's the ones you live in the same town, share the same damn Walmart and McDonald's and Popeyes with. You're scared of them. We went to Jackson 2-3 weeks ago, got beat for another state championship caliber team, got beat 48-0.
Yep.
We're not a state championship caliber team right now. That's fine.
No.
We can live with that. That's fine. What I can't live with is we're getting beat to death. These games are not competitive. News. I got something to tell you, good people. This to the more or less the generation that a little younger, so they wouldn't know. They really dead ass wouldn't know. But I want y'all, believe it or not, the Battle of Murder Creek used to be a battle.
Yeah.
The games were competitive. Even when I was in high school, my whole 4 years, we went 1-3 against Miller. Right? We only beat them one, beat them my sophomore year, right? I got no problem admitting that. The other 3 that we lost were competitive.
Yeah.
My senior year, they beat us 18-17, charging over the power line, 2-point conversion. That's one of the best ones. I know everybody remember that one, right? But guess what? It was competitive. My junior year, we had a bunch of players hurt. Fat, the final score was 28-0. So you can say we got blown out in that one. Cool. Even in that one, it was 7-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
We competed. I want y'all to understand there was once upon a time when W.S. Neal was trailing over here at the same damn stadium that they played at the other night, 21-0. They came back from 21, they gave 42-35. Shout out Nuke. That happened.
Yeah.
And guess what? Guess what? After they won that one, the following year, they played Miller again at Neal, and they beat them. Once upon a time, Neal beat Miller back-to-back years.
Yeah.
That shit probably sound like a damn movie script from what you done watched the past 5-6 years, but that happened. So Nuke them did it, then you turned around. What year was that? Nuke graduated in what, 07?
07.
I want to say 07. So
that's
the game
17.
Was in 06. The game was in 06. So they turned around and beat them again the following year in 07. Because 08, that cheat them class, right? The class of 08, but the game was played in 07.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
What we up been doing there, man? You get to shout out Nuke and Chi on the episode, man. Shout out Nuke and Chi, right?
Yeah.
So you got that right. You got that right there going on. We used to compete we're not competing. We're not competing at all. These games are embarrassing, and they get more embarrassing.
Yeah, each and every fucking year.
Oh man, because he put the statuses on Facebook. I don't care about none of that. There comes a moment of time where we have to have the honest conversation within ourselves. What are you watching?
Yeah.
What are you watching? There ain't much positive to take away from what you saw the other night. As we sit right here currently, W.S. Neal is an unserious football program.
Yeah.
It's unserious. It is unserious for a multitude of reasons. One thing you will never hear me say, I will never question kids' toughness, kids' will to play. It takes a certain level of physical and mental discipline and toughness to even play football.
Yeah.
What you go through I'm not sure what all season regimen or routine is now, but whenever we was there, I know the hell we went through, and I can imagine they still go through hell because that's part of want to be a football player. So to go through that lets me know you have toughness. The other night we showed up, there was no toughness, there was no effort, there was no wanting to hit somebody in the mouth. We were flat out scared of them. We were scared of them before the game started, and it never got better. The man came around the corner on the punt return. First, the fact that he caught that ball off this bounce, which are right there in front of him, let you know that he don't respect you. He think you scared of him. So then he catches it. He hit one person with a move that wasn't trying to tackle him. No, you weren't trying to tackle him no goddamn way. Nobody was trying to tackle him. So he come around the damn corner, come up the damn sideline, and he started. Okay, you got walking, power walking, speed walking, jogging, sprint. What come in between speed walking? I think you said trot. He started trotting. He started trotting from about 20 to 25 yards out, and that wasn't a WS Neal Blue Eagle in sight trying to make a tackle. That, my friend, is called being scared. You're not putting forth the effort. You trying to get blocked.
Yeah.
You trying to get. You don't want to make the tackle.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. I don't lose. You lose a game, whatever. It's football. You win and you lose, but you can't be pure petrified and scared the whole damn game.
The whole game, bro.
The whole game, man. That shit was embarrassing to watch. It was embarrassing
these
to watch.
These Battle of Murder Creeks are decided in the first half now.
Yes.
They decided in the first half. The first half. First quarter, second quarter, you can go home. You can wrap this shit up, man. You can go home.
Real talk, fat. And I'm gonna say this here because I never steal somebody's point that they made to me that I ever bring on air. If I hear anybody say it, I'm gonna shout out to whoever brought it up, because I feel like that's right. So I heard you and Bub say this since the game of the day. I ain't never thought about it. I'm bringing it down too. I'm here. I'm bringing it down, right? It has been brought to my knowledge. I don't know how, I can't confirm nor deny this, but it's been brought to my knowledge that we have one coach that is the offensive and defensive coordinator. If I'm not mistaken, I've been told that it's Coach Sims. Right? Cool. That's fine. The fact that we have an offensive and defensive coordinator, it kind of shows up to me because when you go back and check the damn scores, we giving up 30, 35, 40, 50 points a game because you got one man calling both of them out. This ain't Little League. It ain't Little League.
Yeah.
I can even put that on him because he shouldn't be doing that. That's one. So we got one man playing both coordinators. On top of that, we got a coaches. We got 26 coaches on the damn staff.
Yeah.
We got too many coaches on the staff that ain't coaches.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Fuck it. We have
me and Bo, I told you that.
That's not actual coaches. No, not to nobody.
Yeah. Not calling them names.
Honest conversation right now. Serious programs don't have that.
Yeah.
TR Miller don't have that. Y'all are making me really say way too many positive things about Miller football, and I don't like it. But fuck it.
Yeah.
They don't have that. The Jackson Aggies don't have that.
Yeah.
Auburn high school football team, not the college. Auburn, because they know they high school team, them motherfuckers, they send me, they good. The Auburn high school football team, I guarantee they don't have that. Winning programs don't have that.
Exactly.
I'm just putting that out there. It just is what it is. It is what it is, and it needs to be said. And I'm tired of us living in this la-la land and accepting mediocrity because nobody will tell the damn truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It just is what it is. Ain't no knock to nobody. I'm just goddamn calling it like it is. Right now, we are an unserious program. Oh, they tried their best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. Sometimes your best, it ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Something that I appreciate Pops for, right? And I maybe didn't. When you were a child, you ain't thinking none of that shit. But as I've gotten older, and I see, something that I appreciate that Pops did with me playing sports. Basically, Mostly football and baseball. You know, I didn't play basketball until like middle school, and I wasn't good at shit no damn way. So whatever. But nonetheless, Pops didn't have no problem telling me you ain't did shit.
Yeah.
I was able to take that. Even at that age, you might get mad about it or whatever, but I was able to take that and channel that into motivation to go perform better the next time I'm out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you ain't doing shit, you need to hear it, need to know you ain't did shit. The other night, it was embarrassing. It was flat out embarrassing. We ain't did shit, and I'm tired of us sitting up here acting like, oh man, but they played Miller, and you knew they was gonna lose. It ain't about losing. It ain't about losing. It's about the way that you lost.
Yeah.
You got embarrassed. You got punked. You got bullied.
Yeah. And then Q, you saying what you just said, going on back on what you just said, when you said, oh, you knew you was gonna lose, you shouldn't have that. You shouldn't have that to say anyway, because you should have the confidence to think you go in that motherfucker and play ball. You shouldn't have that on your mind. You shouldn't even be on your mind. That's what we fucked up right there. That's fucked up right there to even think like that. You know what I'm saying?
You going into the game defeated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even think like that. Yeah. That's a problem, man.
Game defeated. That's a culture thing.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a culture thing. Don't tell me, oh man, we got a team full of 9th and 10th graders. Okay, we young. Fine. What the hell got to do with being scared?
Exactly.
Mr. JT Lane, when he came up and played with us as a 9th grader, JT came up there thumping as a 9th grader.
Yeah.
As a 9th grader. Yeah. Look here, man. I got my first start. My first start was against Jackson. The week before, we played UMS Wright in Mobile. I was a backup corner behind Keith Bradley. He went down with an ankle injury. I'm throwing in the fire. I went out there thumping as a 9th grader.
Yeah.
I don't even talk about myself, man, when I played, because I ain't that type of motherfucker. But when I went there in 9th grade, I'm playing corner. I'm new to the position. I can't really cover no damn body because I'm still learning the technique and really how to cover somebody because I ain't never done it before. I'm telling you what I wasn't scared to do, hit.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared to do that.
Exactly.
Run me over or not. You gonna run me over. I didn't care. Because I had the mentality. We lacked the mentality. There was no physicality. There was nobody that was bringing the fight. Defense is all about bringing the fight. We did not bring the fight. That is a mentality thing.
Yeah.
It's a mentality thing. Granted, make no mistake about it, man. Miles is a hell of a football player.
Yeah.
Hell of a ball player. The kid didn't get recruited by Nick Saban for no reason. He's currently committed to the Florida Gators. Wish he was still going to Bama just because I'm a Bama fan. And for my own rooting interest. But nonetheless, that goddamn boy can play. You knew that going in.
Yeah.
Right, this is my last thing I'm going to say about this. I'm going to wrap this up because I feel myself getting pissed off for real. My last thing I'm going to say about this. My sophomore year, we played Bayside. Bayside had number 25. If I ain't mistaken. And man, I know T-Rock, somebody gonna watch it. One of y'all get in the comments and make sure I get his name right. But I think his name was Jonathan Wall. That sound. I want to say Jonathan Wall. Bayside. He was number 25. He was the biggest nigga on the team for them. To be honest, fam, he might have been the only nigga on the team, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Going to South Carolina, SEC. I ain't talking about South Carolina State or none of that. South Carolina Gamecocks. The one that Shane Beamer coach at right now, right?
Yeah.
You know what we did to Jonathan Wall?
Shit, hit that motherfucker.
Fired his ass up. When he got the ball defensively, we were tagging his ass. You can go back and watch clips. It's clips of T-Rock, Bryce the Pete, man, rest in peace, BP, weighing his ass out.
Yeah. Hit that motherfucker, man.
Because it's the mentality.
You gotta hit that motherfucker.
Yeah. It's the mentality. Shit.
We know how good he is.
We lacking savages. I seen Malcolm put something on Facebook yesterday, and it was like, "Oh, we need what's the boy? Damn it, man, he was my favorite player on the team a couple years ago, man. Kevin Ferris. Yeah. He said we need more. We need another Kevin Ferris because he'll see a wall. Now it was a great analogy that he used. He'll see a wall. He know that wall can't be moved, and he's still gonna try his best to run through that damn wall.
Yeah.
That's what we missing.
That's
Ain't
what
none
we
of that
need.
over there right now. None of it.
Yeah. Ain't no
Right now, we
alpha.
gonna turn our back and walk the other way from the damn wall. That's the
Ain't
problem.
no alpha. It ain't no alpha on the defense that keep everybody in check. You ain't got a motherfucker on the defense that get in the other motherfuckers' face on defense and tell them, let's go, let's get this shit cracking. You ain't got that. You ain't got no alpha on your defense. You don't have
It's
that.
pitiful,
Don't
man.
nobody got that mentality. Don't nobody on the team got that mentality. From what I seen.
It's pitiful, man. And
Yeah.
it's pitiful. You know, we go to Montgomery, we play St. James Friday night. Maybe we win it, maybe we lose it, whatever. But what I do know is, man, because I don't want nobody to take none of this shit the wrong way. Because one thing about it, man, I never single a play out that I saw played bad. I'm only gonna single out and call you individually if you played well. When I say the defense ain't this shit, that's collectively.
Mm-hmm.
As a team,
Yeah.
we ain't did shit either. But I
Yeah.
did see some things that I actually thought were worthy of mentioning. I ain't never seen. I have never seen. I ain't never seen the punt team be scared. I ain't never saw that. I ain't never saw the punt team scared. What are we doing?
Shit crazy, man.
That's all I got to say about that, man. It still go Big Blue. I was extremely disappointed in what I saw the other night, man. I was. And goddamn it, somebody need to say it. Somebody need to say it.
Yeah.
And that, fuck it. If it got to be me, it'll just be me. Whatever, man. Let's move on to something else, man. So, from one set of Tigers to another, right? Alabama go on the road, man, at LSU, Death Valley at night, Baton Rouge, Kirkhurst Street, Chris Fowler, college game day gonna be there, game of the week. Cat, tell me what you thinking about going into this game, man.
Man, going into this game, man. If you've been following Bama LSU football all these years, you know how big this game is, man. This is one of the biggest rivals in college football. So you know it's gonna be live. You know how it is in Baton Rouge at night. You know the atmosphere. You know when we play them, it's always some at stake, some on the line. You know what I'm saying, to get to where we need to go. And man, I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for it. But man, going into this game, just talking from player to player, just scheme to scheme, man. If Miro is Miro in the beginning of the season, I think this could be a long day for LSU because what I seen against them with A&M, if Reed was able to dice them up with his legs like that, if he able to run and have them delayed, handle and able to do all that stuff that he was able to do. Just imagine what Jalen Miro can do at 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? So if he playing like he supposed to play, it could be a long day. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like if Bama can just stick to what they're doing, running the running backs, man, I think we're gonna be in good shape, man. I really do. I really do. Like, I think hopefully from that game against Missouri, hopefully that opened Kalen DeBoer eyes and Nick Sheridan to like, okay, this is we actually got the running backs. Like we've been had there. Like just run them. We got studs and running back, man. These guys are legit running backs, man. Like Justin Haynes and Jam Miller, them boys legit. Richard Young, them boys legit, man. We got good running backs. But on the flip side of things, LSU Nussmeier, he can throw it, man. He can sling it. You feel me? But he's been, turnover prone the past couple games too. He will throw a couple passes that it's up to the defense for y'all to catch it. Because he will get real, careless with the football at times. But I like that receiver that they got, the Kyron Lacer boy. I think he's a good player. You know what I'm saying? For what I've seen this year from him, I like him. If I'm not mistaken, don't they got like a freshman running back that's pretty good too?
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard good things about him. You know what I'm saying? But They talk like LSU off pass. They pass. They off. Their offensive line is good in passing. Like they're a good pass
Right.
offense. That's what I heard. Um, but for us, I know they're gonna try to pick on us with our young secondary. Hubbard, I know they're gonna try to, pick on Hubbard, you know what I'm saying? You know, so our DBs gotta come in this mug and be on their P's and Q's because that's who they're gonna be targeting a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because LSU really they really a passing team, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna try to target, get our secondary all out of whack. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta establish, and have our stuff together, man. I like how Malachi Moore been playing. Malachi Moore been playing lights out. Really, to me, ever since the Vanderbilt game, where all the controversy what he did with kicking the football and doing all that stuff that he did, he's really stepped up to me and showed that he a leader, and he the driving force of that secondary. So I'm proud of what he's been doing. Um, I think this is a game where our defensive line should eat really good because Nussmeier, him being a good passer, he is a good passer, but he's a pocket passer. He's not really mobile for real, for real. So I think that can play in our favor. Players like LT Overton, I feel like he should be able to pretty much win his battle every time because they starting a different the left guard, ain't they left tackle, left guard hurt or something
It's
like
a.
that.
I don't know if it's the right or left guard, but it's a guard.
One of the guards that's hurt. So if it's on LT Overton, but LT Overton been cooking whoever been in front of him this year. I told you that LT Overton, he been getting pressures, but he just ain't been able to get the quarterback down. So if he just keep playing the way he playing, I think this week he can finally, get home and, make plays. Who else? Quay Russo. I think he gonna have. I think this is a game he can have a good game in. I think 34. Robinson, Q Robinson. I like Q Robinson a lot, man. I think him bringing him in, on that pass rush. I think that helps. We got an underrated pass rush, man. We really do. We really do got an underrated pass rush, man. Like them boys, when it's time to step up, them boys can step up, man. But if Bama just, like I say, stay the course and play the football that they played against Missouri, man, even though that Missouri, had their second string quarterback, I'm just going off of the intensity that they played with. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of when Kane Womack stuck the, starters back in on that goal line and they made that stand to pitch a shutout. Like just playing with that intensity, playing with, that willing to whatever happens, we gonna try our best to win. We gonna put that extra effort in that they not gonna put in. You know what I'm saying? Like I just admire that with Kane Womack because that just brought me back that old vibe that Alabama had, back in the early, part of Nick Saban tenure, man. Like I love stuff like that. I love seeing Kalen DeBoer getting in on one of the linemen's face. I can't remember who it was, but he had got in their face like that. That's what Bama. That's Bama culture. That's their standard. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the standard. So if they can keep this up, man, and play with that same intensity, and like I say, and calm down on the penalties. We have to calm down on the penalties, man. Like it's too many. We getting 10 penalties a game, bro. And they be important like drive killers, bro. Like 10, 15 yards. We ain't just getting false starts. We getting pass interference, like just stupid penalties that we don't need to get, bro. Like that's costing us, you feel me, for us to have a close game. Cause some of these games this year we could blow out the water if we just be disciplined. Like we got to just play with some discipline, man, and just play with the same intensity that we played in that first half against Georgia and what we did against Missouri. If we can stay on that course right now, shit, I think Bama can run off on LSU. I really do.
I'm gonna be shorter I'm gonna be shorter because I kind of just went on a long rant about that Neal thing, so I'm gonna be shorter. I agree with a lot of what you just said. I think for me, this game, I think this game comes down really simple for Alabama. Run the football. Run the football. You don't have to live off the big play in this game. I expect you should
Yeah,
see a lot of number 45 and number 81 in the game this week. CJ Dupree, Robbie Oops, power running, personnel. You should be able to run the football in this ball game. LSU has struggled stopping the run, and they struggled to run the ball themselves. So I think that plays a big factor into this ball game. Garrett Nussmeier, good quarterback. I told y'all this about Carson Beck. I'm gonna tell you the same thing about Nussmeier. He is going to throw the ball to you. It's up to you to catch it.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna throw it to you. It's up to you to catch it. I think, man, Alabama catch some of them Nussmeier interceptions that he's more than likely gonna give them. Keep this ball on the ground, man. Run the air out of it. You know what I'm saying, man? Open that play action game up. Ryan Williams, big day. Jared Bernard, big day, man. I think Alabama win this ball game. I got a prediction for you already, man. Give me Alabama, man. 31. Give me Alabama. 31-24 Bama. I ain't got to go into a long analysis about it, man. Give me Bama. 31-24.
I got Bama. I got Bama 41-27.
41-27.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Last thing to talk about, man. Georgia, Ole Miss. Georgia on the road in Oxford at Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin versus Kirby. Two of the same disciples against each other. Kirby Kirby got 2 rings. Kiffin kind of got the reputation for not winning the big game. Georgia look a little vulnerable right now, man. Carson Beck turning the ball over at an extremely alarming rate. What you say about Georgia, Ole Miss, man? Georgia favored by 2.5 on the road.
Man, if Carson Beck go keep giving the ball like that, I like Ole Miss, but man, some about these type of games with Lane Kiffin, man. And I love Lane Kiffin, man. You know what I'm saying? He one of my favorite, coaches that Nick had up under him. But man, it's just in these games, I feel like sometimes he try to do a little too much. You know what I'm saying? If he just play, do normal things and not try to overdo stuff and, you know, play like they supposed to play and not try to always do some Houdini shit, they can win. I can see where they can win the game, you know what I'm saying? Because Georgia does have a young secondary that they can attack, you know what I'm saying? Carson Beck has not been good really to me all season, for real, for real. Um yeah, man. But you just I gotta see Lane win a big one, man. Like he just haven't won no big ones. So it's hard for me to go against Kirby Smart in this spot right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I trust Kirby in bigger games than Lane Kiffin, obviously. So me, I probably take Georgia to win this one. But I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be like it was last year when they just straight up blew them out. Like I think it's gonna be a close game. But I like Georgia to win this football game though.
For me, it's gonna come down to one thing, man. It's gonna come down to one thing. It's Jackson Dart versus Carson Beck. It's
Hmm.
Jackson Dart versus Carson Beck. Jackson Dart coming off a game where he just threw 5 or 6 touchdowns against Arkansas. Albeit it's Arkansas, they ain't Georgia. Arkansas actually been better this year than people think. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, man, I think Jackson Dart coming in hot. I think Carson Beck coming in not. So I got that right there going on. I trust Kirby more than Lane Kiffin. I think if Ole Miss lose this game, it's gonna be because Lane Kiffin either went for it on a 4th down where he didn't have to, and they get stuffed. It's gonna be. It don't just feel like Lane gonna find a way to blow this. Don't
Yeah.
it just feel like Lane is gonna
Yeah.
find a way to blow this, man?
Yeah.
So you got that going on. Georgia back against the wall, man. Championship pedigree. They done lost once. Georgia really can't afford to lose again.
No, they can't.
Especially if Bama win out and Georgia lose again. Because now, you've been lost to Alabama and Ole Miss. and all three of y'all got 2 losses. Georgia could, I think Georgia currently ranked number 3. Georgia could go for
Yeah.
number 3 to like out of the top 12.
Yeah.
But everybody's talking about Alabama LSU as the playoff game, essentially, because that's what it is. True enough. Georgia losing at Ole Miss is. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a very competitive ball game. Georgia been struggling to run the football. Ole Miss front 7 is legit. It's for real. Walter Nolan
Yeah.
and Company, the Texas A&M transfer. I like Trey Harris at wide receiver for Ole Miss. Him and Jackson Dart get it going. Ole Miss can pull this off. But it's just something about me, man, with championship pedigree and Kirby getting his guys up and ready to go for this game. I just trust what Georgia is made of more intangibly than I do Ole Miss right now. Although I do think Ole Miss got the team to pull it off. Until I see Lane win a big game, I'm not ready to predict him to do so yet. So I'm going to go with the Georgia Bulldogs to win this ball game in Oxford, man. 27-24. Georgia Bulldogs.
I got Georgia winning 31-24.
31-24, yeah. That's going to wrap up another episode of No Excuses, man. We appreciate y'all for watching, man. Be sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, man. In fact, there's No Excuses, man. You know what to tell them.
Man, we out, man.
We out.